Hey guys, it's Kimberly and today we have a fun video, a different video than what I normally do here and not something I'm necessarily good at, so should be a little entertaining. I am going to do a Halloween makeup tutorial, using the word tutorial lightly because I have not practiced this look. I have no idea how it's going to turn out. It could be good, could be bad, I don't know. I just thought it'd be fun, get in the spirit of October and the spirit of Halloween and just, yeah, do something fun. So today I decided that I'm going to do Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. I thought that that was fun and simple and quick if you just wanted to throw together a Halloween costume. And I'm doing Sally, but like loosely Sally, because Sally is blue and I'm not gonna make myself blue today. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump into it. So I am going to make she's like a light blue color and I'm not gonna do blue, but I am gonna do a lighter color than what I think would like match me. This is one of the lightest foundations I have. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Nude Ivory. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this all over just to kind of lighten up my complexion and make me a little bit more pale looking. Because although she is blue, I feel like pale also kind of gives across that vibe because she is like a baby blue. Also, I want this to be a Halloween makeup tutorial that you don't need to like go out and get a bunch of things that you don't already have to do. Like, you could go and get Halloween makeup and paint your face blue, but I don't know. I feel like the older I get, the less money I want to spend on a Halloween costume that I'm gonna wear once. So I feel like it's not, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of people who would rather just not have to go out and buy extra things for one night, especially in the times we're in right now where there really aren't many Halloween parties going on and there's just not a lot of things in general, so it kind of feels like a little bit of a waste. So yeah, I look like a ghost now, but this is my winter shade, so in a few months I will naturally look like this, but just put a little bit on my neck. All right, and if I just chose to stop right here, I could be a ghost, I could be Flashback Mary, lots of things that I could be, but we're gonna continue. I am going to set my face with a little bit of the RCMA No Color Powder because although it's supposed to be translucent, it is butt white and I think it gives a white cast, so it will just help with the paling of the face. So I'm just gonna give a pretty generous douse of powder. That way all the drawing we have to do on top of this will just go on a little bit smoother if everything is heavily powdered and not wet foundation. I've got like a dust cloud around me. Okay, cool. So that is the base. I'm just a little bit paler now. And I'm gonna go in with a little bit of highlight, but I'm not gonna contour, I'm not gonna put on blush because she doesn't really have any of that. She's just kind of 2D doll. Obviously she's a cartoon and she's blue. So I don't wanna be putting any pink on my face or anything like that. So I'm gonna use a highlight and I'm gonna go into this Becca highlight right here that I haven't really shown, I don't think, on this channel. This is the Ocean Jewels highlight palette from Becca, and I'm gonna go in with the center shade called Aquamarine, and I don't know if you can tell, but it is like a hint of blue, so I feel like that'll be fun to just add a little bit of that blue effect to the face. So I'm just gonna go in with this little like tapered e.l.f. highlighting brush, and I'm gonna take some of that blue shade and just highlight my face with it. I don't know how blue truly of an effect it'll give, but just a little something just to hint at that Sally vibe, which I think is fun. So the next thing that we're going to do, because her whole face is blue, like I've said a million times, and we're not doing that, to add to that idea that we are blue and this is Sally, we are going to do some blue eyeshadow. And we are going to go into a palette I haven't been able to dip into yet, which is fun. This is the Blue Moon palette from ColourPop. And it has a bunch of beautiful blue shades in here. So we're just gonna do a little cute, fun blue eyeshadow look. I'm just gonna take a fluffy pencil and dip into this top shade right here. It's just a pale blue and it's called Moonlight. And I'm just going to dust that all over the lids. And in the crease. And I don't feel like I need to be super perfect with this look, with this eyeshadow, because I feel like that's part of the character of Sally. You know, she's all patchwork and her dress is all patchwork, and so I feel like anything too beautiful and blown out and overdone just wouldn't really feel like it gets across the vibe. I feel like something a little bit more grungy and messy and just like quickly done is more so the aesthetic. So yeah, I'm gonna go in next to the shade right here called Starry Eyed, and I'm just gonna put more in the crease, just build it up so we really get that pop. And I'm just taking it all the way up to my brow bone just to really give that like blue effect. And before I get anything too dark, I'm gonna take a little bit more Moonlight, and I'm actually going to just pop this with the big fluffy brush under my eye, because I'm not necessarily trying to get it super close to the under eye. I'm just trying to kind of give this whole area a blue feel. And I'm even gonna, I think I'm gonna pull some down my side of my cheek a little bit like this, just to really blend it into the rest of my skin and the rest of my face, to give it that effect that my whole face is blue, even though it's just my eyes. And I'm just kind of dragging it in all directions, just kind of fluffing it out from my eye area. Bringing it onto the temples, a little blue onto the temples. And I'm just going to take blue on my finger and make sure I get my whole eyelid and not just the crease, because I want all of this area to be blue. I used to have red hair, and now I'm like so disappointed that my hair's blue, because my face should be blue, but my hair should be red. But that's all right. I'm not dyeing my hair for this. Red is too hard to get out for me to commit like that. Okay, so I really like the way that looks, and then I am also going to take this lightest shade, like I've been taking Moonlight, and I'm just gonna put it all around like the outer perimeter of my mouth. And yeah, I'm just gonna kind of fluff it out, and I'm gonna fluff it up this way too, because we're gonna put the scars there. And to give the illusion that my face is blue, I'm just going to buff this blue underneath any of the areas where I'm gonna put the stitch marks, because I think that that will be a fun backdrop and just kind of keep it into that cool blue look without having to use like blue face paint. And I'm using a really pale blue because she is pretty pale blue. I don't want to get crazy with this because it's supposed to emulate more of a skin tone than it is supposed to be like blobs of blue. So I am trying not to go too crazy, but to just go with a light hand with a lot of blue and kind of just put it a little bit of everywhere. I'm almost gonna put it like actually on my forehead a little bit, almost as if I'm like contouring with it. I'm just bringing it all the way up onto my nose and all the way in here because I feel like I was starting to look like I had a blue milk mustache going on. So just try to really blend it out and just kind of give the face a blue hue. All right. I think I'm fairly happy with that, and if I have to add some more blue in, I can. But now for the fun part. It's also what I think is the nerve-wracking part, but we are going to add some stitches. So I'm going to use black liquid liner, and she has stitches coming out from both sides of her mouth. So we're gonna do that. And then we're just gonna do the same thing on the other side. And her stitches don't actually go on her lips, they are just from the corners out. So we're gonna put 2 lines just like that. And now we're gonna make some like little tick and hash marks. And as I'm doing this, I just have a photo of her up on my phone right here, so it's helping me to reference it. And if you are trying to recreate any makeup of a cartoon, I absolutely recommend looking at a photo while you're doing it, because it's very easy to remember a character one way and then you look back and you're like, that's not what they look like at all. I know that's me, so I need to keep constantly looking at it in order to feel like I'm confident. And then we'll do ticks on the other side. Yay! Oh, I feel like that looks good. Okay, and then she also has on her right side stitches kind of going across like her eye area. So I feel like that one might be a little difficult, but it looks like it comes up, it kind of curves down, stops at her eyebrow, and then comes back out the other side. So we're gonna try and do that. That does not line up, not even in the slightest. Okay. I think if I put tick marks, it will look all right. So now we're gonna put some of the little stitch marks. Nice. And then we'll do one like this. Oh, I feel like that's fun. And then obviously I don't have like an outfit on that looks like hers, but she also has a stitch mark across her neck, which I want to do, but I think I'm gonna add a little bit of blue eyeshadow there first. Since I really didn't bring much down onto my neck, I just wanna add a little something. And now I will take the liner and just do one. Long one and add some tick marks. I'm so happy with that. And while I have the eyeliner out, she does have top eyeliner on, so I'm just gonna put some of that on. Sally also has iconic red lips, so we are going to do that. I think we're gonna use this shade. This is a Buxom Full Force lipstick in the shade Winner, which is a pretty red shade, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. Oh my gosh, I'm loving the way this is coming together. I'm so excited. I feel like the lipstick just like takes it there. So now, last but not least, I'm going to put on some mascara and some lashes. She has like drawn on, obviously, like little doll lashes, which I feel like you could do, but if you want to take it to the next level like I do, I'm gonna put on some real lashes. So I'm gonna do that and I'll be right back. All right, so that is the look. If only I had red hair, but I feel like the blue hair is pretty cool too. I'm really into it. I love this look. So I went ahead and I put on lashes, D-Star lashes, you already know, and I use the shade Daisy, not the shade, the style Daisy, because they're a little bit more piecey and like, not clumpy, but you know what I mean. It's not one solid thing. It's pieced out, which I feel like is more doll looking and a little bit closer in style to the lashes that Sally has that are just like lines. So I feel like this pulls the look together. I'm so happy with it. Oh, I love it. I'm so excited. I just told Liam he loves Nightmare Before Christmas, and I said, why have we never been Jack and Sally for Halloween? So I think this is in the running now. I feel like it's so simple, it's so basic, it's so easy that like, I don't know, I just think that this is perfect. So I really enjoyed being able to do this look for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, and happy Halloween.